And greetings, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back. This is a stream. This is Monster to Mermaid, and I am playing Minecolonies. Minecolonies is a mod for Minecraft, and so this is a special game that I like to play. It is New Year's Eve in the United States, 2025, the end of 2025, and here we are. So we're just going to continue in our Arnaaluk. This morning on Twitch, I mentioned that it's really interesting. There was a time when the year 2025 would have been considered science fiction. It just seemed like it was so far away. And now, 2050, 2075, 50 years away. And that's pretty amazing. That is just so amazing that they are so close. So welcome everybody. And let's see. I think we restarted the request system just to get people caught up. The couriers and all. It acts like it's nighttime when it's this quiet. And sure enough, it is after midnight. It is a half hour after midnight, their time. And here we are in our Arnaaluk. Now, we were waiting for bricks. Logan was going to make us a bunch of bricks. Mr. Villager, you're not too late for the second part. You're not only not too late, I just started. You got here perfectly. Yes, I am doing good. Evosi? How are you doing? To the bem? And I'm going right now to Logan to get some bricks to take back. And here's what we've got. Yay! We've got lots of bricks here. I'm just going to harvest them from here. You can hear me getting experience for these. And so now I think we have enough. He can make more. I think we gave him more clay. So he can actually make more bricks, and he probably won't. Let me do something. I just realized he's not going to make any because nobody's requesting any. So we'll request them by simply putting them in the... Why do I keep doing that? Putting them in the ovens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that will he will take them out of the ovens, but he's not going to put any requests in so long as nobody's asking for any bricks. So we'll do this. These bricks are for Pitti Hamaalakut, and we will. Whoops, that's in my hand. One of the other things that we'll do right quick, I noticed that I have something that's supposed to go to Ta'ana on me. I have, and let me see if there's any more here. Skeleton remains. Let's come here and look for, and sure enough, there is some here. So we're just going to collect this, and Ta'ana will take it back. I should have actually, look at these. Ooh. I wonder if I should take these. We're not making... Well, we still have the hotel, don't we? I think we do. Let's take some chocolate. We're not growing chocolate. They're not either, but we're going to borrow some from them. They don't have chickens. We're going to borrow some from them, and we're going to borrow some of that from them. Do I want to borrow the beds? I don't know. I don't think so. And to be honest, yes, they actually have been restored. Thank you very much. You're a bit afraid of this night? It was a vanilla clay ball. Okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. What was I going to say to you? You're doing okay. Oh, you're afraid of the night. Are you afraid because of fireworks? Is it the fireworks? Uh-oh, I didn't get that one other one, did I? I don't think I did. Let me find that one other flesh. I'm going to sort the warehouse, but I think I left one of the remains behind, and I didn't sort the warehouse, so let's sort it first. There we go. And now let's look for flesh. And sure enough, one. And so we'll come here, and there it is. Now we could take out the puffers. They're going to be sold, and we can take them out now. There's actually some salmon, which is pretty interesting. We have a lot of deep slate cobble, which we are probably going to end up selling. We've sold some already, and we did get some durum wheat. We're catching up on our durum wheat, which is good. And we might end up selling some of the specials. You see those specials? Not here, this one. Nope, they've disappeared. All these panels, if they're not used by Pitti Hamaalakut, these doors and panels, we'll sell them. Fireworks, people screaming, people cheering. Yes, but in general, the noise, and even more because of your poor, oh yeah, the kitty. Yes, Romeo. I know that really and truly is a difficult thing for pets. That is for sure. We're going to put the fish here. That's going to other city-states, but we're putting this in this chest is going to Tahana. Tahana loves coffee, and they are holding on to that. And then we were supposed to be getting another piece of soul sand, and let's see if we can find any. S-A-N-D. Not a one in this warehouse. So we're gonna go straight to the university area and see. I just love these where we can see from one building to another. It's so cool. Let's come here. We're going to take the taxi to Town Hall. That's the closest taxi that we can take. Taxi stop that we can stop at. And we're going to come here. And if we look at the map, we can see that little blue, light blue marker is where I am. And we're going up and to the left. We're just going to the middle of the city, to the town hall stand, taxi stand. And so let's come here. And this is the town hall. And there we are. It's a very quick trip. And so we're getting out of the taxi and we're heading towards the university. Worse is your sense of justice, because it seems so much pyrotechnic items were banished for years ago, and I'm sure they were. There are places where we've lived where they've been banished because of forest, so as not to set forests on fire, or dry grass on fire, and people still do them. And so, yeah, no, that's definitely something that happens. And we're going to visit Atticus in the Nether Embassy. This is the Nether Embassy. And is he on a trip? He's not on a trip. He's not only not on a trip.
So what will it be for you?
You're not going anywhere like this. I don't know why you're not in your clothes. And I'm definitely putting these on him. These are okay. They're not too badly done, but he doesn't have any cobble. He doesn't have any ladders. I thought he needed. Let's make sure that these two are in good shape, and the amount of torches that he needs.
It's a good day
Let's
with you
see
around.
if he's saying he needs something. He's saying he needs some more food, but we're going to give him these. No, he doesn't need that, but he does need that. So we'll take these pieces here. He's not in too bad a shape. He wants some more food. He's got food sitting here. But I think he just left. He did? No, nope, he's here.
It's a fine morning.
See where he's standing? That's another reason why. There we go. And there we go. So, dun, 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 dun. So he has a decent amount of food. So let's look.
Need something?
Here. Yes, I need to cancel him asking for these pieces. Now he might want to take pie to the nether, but I'm just going to cancel, hopefully, so that he'll go. That just seems like an awful lot of cancellation, doesn't it? I won't cancel that. Does he have a flint and steel on him? We can make sure. Did he leave? Wait, did he leave? I think I canceled enough that he left. Let's see if he did. Yes, he is gone. He is on an adventure, and you can see that he has the things that he needs. It used to show the food, I thought, too, but maybe it's not showing it because it's showing this. His food bars. We'll leave that. And we just need one more piece of soul sand, and there isn't any here. So that's the thing that we're waiting for, is one more piece of soul sand. And so how is everything going? Excited for it? Excited for the going of 26? Yeah, 1 down, 4 more to go. In the United States, that's where we're at right now. But actually 3 more to go. 1 down, 3 more to go. And 26 is the second year. Whoa, look at this. Look how high up.
What is it?
Azario, what are you doing? Wow. He's using some kind of magic to be out of the way and to sit there. That is pretty wild. Should we wait? Would be interesting if we had history to see the results, expeditions from before. Yeah, it would. It would indeed. Look, there's the fitness. There's the University Fitness Center right here. This is in the university area. That's their fitness center. And Zio, I think, is there. I don't think she's by herself, but Danny has actually gone back to building for a little bit. And let's see what. Yes, Zio is actually here by herself. Let me look at something for a minute. Hold on for a second. Let's manage some workers. We actually have some students. And Reynolds is in good shape. Reynolds could actually come here. Let's look at creativity, mana and focus. His mana and focus is up pretty well, pretty enough. Why don't we have Reynolds join the fitness center here? Because he has the skills for it. I think Reynolds is actually a rescue. He is not a kid. He did not come as a kid. What is it? I don't know. You tell me. And Ziomara. And let's see if Fabian is the head librarian. As you can see by his numbers, he is 85. Persephone is not interested in this job, nor is Renata. Owns Persephone, Renata, and Tucker are bookstore owners. So, as a matter of fact, Reynolds is the last student Wow. Wow, that we just hired right here. And he's going to come, and this is Zio. And in a few minutes, we're going to have a brand new, and there he is. And there's Reynolds, who's going to help Renata. And it must be morning or evening. What is it? It is late afternoon. It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And look who we have. We have skin in the game. Ooh. Is it Lion Girl? It is Lion Girl. Yay. Look at her. She looks gorgeous. That looks like a different outfit. But she looks very nice. I like it. I like it indeed. Let's quickly go. You know when you are 4 years old and in a random day, poof, consciousness? That's kind of how you felt this year? Ah. Yeah. Where you feel suddenly like you are aware of everything. And everything is everything. So it's happening all at the same time. I don't think he's back yet. Let's see the log and see how he's doing. Yeah, no, he hasn't. He's on an adventure, but he hasn't run into anyone yet. Hasn't run into anyone or anything. What we can do really quickly, is there one anywhere nearby? Yes, there's one in the university itself. Let's request 16 soul sand, and let's see if we can get him to bring it back. Request soul sand. 16 blocks, and we'll request that. There it goes. That was a little slow. For all druids across the colony, please do not transcend the matter and achieve nirvana in public spaces. That's pretty much what... Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. You just started living again? I know how that happens. I know what you're talking about. And there are members of the exploration team doing maneuvers. They actually, at night, it's nighttime, it's 8 o'clock at night, they actually begin to do maneuvers.
Hi.
How are you? Hi, Jorny. I think Jorny is a part of, how are you? Is a part of the exploration teams now. That happens sometimes where you have an entirely new look at the world. Green thumb, green ascension. Ooh. When I came in on Twitch this morning, all of this seemed really close. It seemed like I was actually standing on the ground in Arnaaluk, and that when people came up to me, they were actually coming up to me. It was a very strange experience. This morning I was asking Vincentus Primus if something had changed in the look, because it just seems so up close and personal. But actually, no. It is what it has always been, same as it ever was. So we're not going to be able to wait for... Should we wait for Atticus to come back one more time? We could. I just need one block. One block. I could go with him. I could go through that porthole. Wouldn't that be something if I went through that portal? Ooh. I haven't been through a portal here. At one point, there was not enough, the computer couldn't handle me going to the Nether and having a city. And so we stopped doing that. YouTube is saying error. So if it's doing something funny, that's why. We could go in. Oh, that would be wild. Well, it seems only you and your family had something like that, considering everybody else now in actual days looks terribly ignorant and stubborn. I think the correct thing to say is fearful and protective. Fearful and protective can look like ignorant and stubborn. Fearful means that they hold on to the means that they are not going to move ahead, move on, and that happens. That definitely happens. You're kind of stubborn too, but no shame on it. Yeah. Stubborn is a type of being protective. Has he reached anybody yet? Isn't this wild? He's on an adventure and he hasn't come in contact with anyone. Wow. Well, we're not going to be able to wait. We're not. We're just going to go ahead and let's come in here. This right here. See this right here? Let's look and see what this is. This is in fact soul sand. So we're going to get some soul sand from Jesse, and we're going to take this away, meaning that we took some soul sand from Jesse, and we will bring it back to her at another time, but we need this to go with us now. Ideals, protective, kinda, yeah. This is soul sand, and what's this? And this is soul sand, and yet you don't. Why aren't you natural blocks? Oh, soul soil. Ooh, this is an even sand. This is sand. What did I just get? Did I just get soul soil? I sure did. So I can't even use this. So this is the sand, and this is soil. We're just going to put the soil back, because it's not what we can use. It updates in real time. Probably it only updates when he arrives. When he arrives. Maybe that's true. Maybe it does. Let's see what this is. Aha! This is soul sand. So we're going to take this piece from here. Now we've got two soul sands that we can take back. Where'd the other one go? Where'd the other soul sand go that I just had? Did I make it go away? I bet I did by mistake. I did. I had a soul sand. Let's get a soul sand from here. So now we have two. All right. And we would love to see one of these international deliveries get done. That would be fun, wouldn't it? When we get to the point where we can actually put things, however they're going to do it, where our Pitti Hamaalakut will receive materials from Arnaaluk. And that will be most interesting. Looking forward to that. But right now, we are going to head back to Pitti Hamaalakut. Do I need to wait for him? Because remember, it's still running. If someone was building something in, although it hasn't shown me that lately, and I wonder if they've changed that. You know, the way that you can't see their names on the on the clipboard for the other city. I think carrots. I forgot about carrots. I think you can't see. I won't be able to see when he comes back anymore. Just a little worried about him. Yeah, I think you might be right that he is going to, he's staying for a while. Okay. Wait. He's not gone. He's sitting, he's right here. He hasn't gone anywhere. What? It says he's on an adventure. Uh-oh, that's not good. The door's open and he's on an adventure, but he's sleeping in his bed with his partner, Mildred. And he was supposed to close this when he comes back. And it says that he's on an adventure, yet he's sleeping in bed. Oh my gosh. There. Hello, you.
Is there a problem?
Yeah, if there's a problem with the fact that it said you were on an adventure and you're not. Okay, I'm going to pause him. I'm a little concerned about the fact that it says he's on an adventure and he isn't. So we're going to pause him.
Great to see you.
I'm going to come here and take all of this off so that he's not walking around in all this. And he's just going to be here for now. Notice he put stuff back. He's putting stuff back himself into here. So he has no intentions of going. And we've got food. We've got these. How many of these does he have? He should only have 3. Should have 3 of those. 3 of these. 3 of those. He has one on him. Let's put all the food here. And let's bring this down. So there's the things that he has. Wow, he has a lot of cobble. And that takes care of that. What's over here? Pickaxe is over here. We're going to put the pickaxe here for a minute. There's a pickaxe there. Bring this down. I don't know why, but we all do it, don't we? We all do this thing where we're sorting. We like sorting in Minecolonies. There we go. Dun 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 dun. Nice and tidy. It's very tidy. All right, Atticus, you're here. So we can now go back to Pitti Hamaalakut. I didn't want Atticus getting stuck or coming back home with hardly any weaponry or anything and then going back because he's set to go back. It is daytime. It is after 9 o'clock their time, and we're headed for the Trees Hotel, and we've got a bunch of things that we're taking back with us, and we're just going to hold on to them for now. We've got a whole lot of stuff. We're going to end up putting most of it into the warehouse in Pitti Hamaalakut ourselves. I'm just going to go ahead and take the taxi today, and we'll come here and let's go and take the taxi now up to the Trees Hotel. Taxi stand is where we're going, the Trees Hotel, and here we are. And there is the desk, the front desk for the hotel. And let's see, there shouldn't be anything here. We reset the requests, so there shouldn't be any requests at this time. We did get a ticket. Did we? The trees, look how pretty the trees are. Let's go upstairs and see the blue tree. That turned out to be such a pleasant surprise. Dun, da, da, da. Oh, look at this. This looks like a level. There it is. It's a level 3 dome. Excellent. So you see it's dripping. We'll have to fix it when we come next time. But right now, I think I want to go back. This year is not going to start too well. You just minimize the stream for 1 single second. The kind of stuff you receive in human traffic land dwarves our sense. Ah, yeah. The ballroom, the tree room, yes, they're so pretty. Let's get the ballroom to stop leaking. We haven't been here an hour yet, so I'm going to get the ballroom to stop leaking, and also to write down that Reynolds is now a member of the archers. He is an archery expert, which is wonderful. Let's find his name on the list, because I'm pretty sure that he is in fact, nope, wrong one, that he is in fact a rescue. Let's look here. See Ryan. Let's go up to the top here and look at the people who have arrived. There's Onyx. Kiss. Calvin. Haley, Kendra. And there he is right there. And he was supposed to be courier, but he is definitely an archer, and we do need some archers. So he is a fitness archer. We'll put archer first. Archer in University Fitness Center. Now they train, and they also do they also teach archery. And now we can come back to here, and let's go to the backpack, and let's get a couple of these. We only need one. We're going to keep this from, look at that beautiful, beautiful skylight we have now here. So we're going to keep these from leaking by putting in pieces that will stop the leaking. These are panel pieces. You can see leaking in this area. So we'll put panels here. And is that leaking into the hotel? Yeah, it is. One of these I thought was already set, but it's not. So let's come to the, I can get the gray as well. So we need to put gray here where it's leaking. It's not leaking there, curiously, but it is leaking on one of the grays. The white, of course. And it's not leaking there because of the decoration. Is it leaking over the... It actually isn't. There's some there already. There's none here. Curious it's not leaking there. And let's fix this part. I see you. And this section here. Let's bring this part in. We don't have a decoration on this side. Winky. This, we can look down and see the submarine down below, which is very nice. And up above, we can see the sun setting in the west, right there. And now we've got glass that's leaking. These are stair pieces and they leak. And this needs a piece on top, if I'm not mistaken, why it leaks. But we're going to take a block. This is a block right here. So let's start with this, and we're going to remove these. The ones that are, we're just going to remove the ones that are leaking. This one's leaking. Because they're not all leaking. So I don't want to, oh, don't tell me you guys are leaking. Yeah, they are. So if we take these away and put in the full block above, oops, oh no, did the tree wash away? Hurry. Oh no, the tree. Oh, the carpet washed away. Whoa! Look at the carpet completely washed away. Oh my gosh. Whoa, look what we've done. The carpet is gone. Wow. Okay, that was pretty intense. This is leaking here. That should stop that. And yeah, this is leaking, sadly. Since the carpet is gone, why don't we do this? Why don't we take this off, come up here, take this off and put glass on that part. And then put glass here. There we go. That shouldn't be leaking now. But it still is? How can it still be leaking when we put a piece of glass over top? Isn't that strange? Or is it this that's leaking? Let's fix that. This one here, let's fix. That is there. And let's see if that stops it. I see you. Look at the moon. Ooh. Let's take that one out. And since we took that one out, we'll take that. Okay. Look at these leaking right here. See all of that leaking? It's because Mubian used stair pieces, and stair are not waterproof. And so we have to come in and change some of these stair blocks that want to leak. Panels are also not waterproof, and so we have to come in and change them as well. Now we'll see what happens when he updates Aquatica, if he decides that he still likes the idea that water comes in, which is fine. We'll just modify it for ourselves. That one's leaking. There we go. Well, 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 look what I've done. I really have done that. There's one that's leaking right there. Okay. I shouldn't still be seeing. And so you would say, well, why do I keep doing this? Why do I keep having them building the dome that I know leaks? Why don't I go in and change it completely? That's a good thought. I could do that. Go in and change the dome entirely. But then I would have to change it 3 different ways in order to get them to build it properly. I'd have to make the level 1, 2, and 3. And it is partly a little bit of laziness, and I'm going to say that laziness is disinterest. I'm not interested. I'm actually not interested in doing so many different style changes. It's one of the reasons that I don't do styles. I'm not necessarily interested in doing them. I want things, there are things that I like for, see, does that look strange there and wants to leak? It's sure leaking right here. And so because of that, I'm perfectly happy to do what I'm doing. To just come in after it's built and take the time. Remember, this is Minecraft. And Minecraft has a lot of areas for meditation, for just fixing things that block pieces and making them all pretty, or making them all whatever you want them to be. Or you can go and mine, or you can go on adventures, or you can go and do whatever you want to do. This is the nature of it. Now this floor is double right here. So to keep this from happening ever again, we can actually remove this. Remember, this is part of what goes on here is challenge, is the challenge. And we have some other carpet. And let's see if we want to use a different carpet here. Let's take the eggs and put them up so that they're not there. Let's take the bricks. If we put them up here, we can put them in one pile, and the cocoa. And we'll put all of that in. Good way to use games, actual gaming. Yes. So I like to, let's look at carpet and see what we have available. Now let's actually look at wool. And will it show us the Dawn of Time wools? It's showing chipped wool. Let's go to Dawn of Time and look at carpets. This is general. Let's look here. Is there any carpeting here? Not really. Let's look here. There's some pretty floors. The rammed dirt looks really pretty. We're in this one. Let's go to this. And here we've got the carpet. It's really frescoes, but some of them are really nice, and we'll see which ones of these we would like to put on this floor here. Is there anything else? Yeah, let's see how this looks. If we do this, we might have to change this in here and have the carpet be the same. Or we can go ahead and use this and just have this come in and be the whole ballroom. From here, from the hotel, all the way into this, which is not the hotel. This is actually the player house here. Can I do it? find the one. That's not the one. And so this is what I obviously feel like doing today, because look what I'm doing. Let's match that piece. Yes, let's match that. There we go. And there's one. Okay, how many times can we do that? We can do that. And we'll have a part in the middle. It'll be interesting to see what we do with that part in the middle that doesn't work. This part right here. Oh, there's a match. I see that match right on the edge. But I'm not getting it to match. There's one. I got that one to match. There's another. Okay. And that's what it would look like. See how it has that twist part? Let's do this for right here. So we're trying to get this piece. Yes, that piece right there to match. And that is working very nicely. 3, 4. Oh, there we are. And if yeah, and that's it. I like to do that. I like to have fun, but also I'm playing. Uh-oh. There, we found it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get the 4s first in these corners. And have fun with it. We've got that piece right. Nope. That piece goes there. Nope. And I imagine that there's a mod or something that will allow you to make these properly without all the trouble that I'm having. But too bad. And this piece in the middle, see these two right here? We can get one of these to match in some kind of way. There's one there. And I need this one there. There we go. And it looks like that. Yes. And this way. There it is. And this way. There we go. All right. There's that piece there. And that. And this way. Oh. There we are. And then the wall piece. There we go. I'm thinking, Mr. Villager, of doing stories. I'm thinking that I would like to do stories. Let's get the other one that matches this way. There it is. Okay, this is going to be interesting when we get to the tree area. But so far, we've got this part done. How close are we? See, we have an hour still here. This is another one of these. And there's one there. 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 And here. Nope. Wrong way. This way. There we are. And then we'll have to figure out how to come down to the next part. Let's join it like this. You actually have to be standing in a specific area in order to get it to be right. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is not going to work. See that right there? I'm not going to have a piece there. One, 2, 3, 4. Let's do this one right here first. 1, 2. We'll do this, and over here, let's do this also. 3, 4 here. That's the right one there. Come around to this side, this one here, and that one. And that gives us this in the middle. And one of them is this way, and the other one's the other way. Oh, we've got that side. And there we have that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one here and here. And if I was talking about something, like if I was talking about politics, or if I was talking about stuff going on with my family or stuff like that, it would probably be much more fun, wouldn't it? Otherwise, you're just watching me play. Now, sometimes I even like watching people just play and listening to the background music and stuff, just because it's there. Dun, 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 dun. And then we have these 3. So let's do this one, especially since it just did itself right there. And there's that. And how do we want to put this in? See this one right here? We'll find a way that we like it the best. There! I like it the best with that part. Right there. We're going to have a 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. See, it just put itself right into place right there. And the other way. Place. And now what do we put here? It looks good here. That one or this one? That kind of is all right. Look, we're almost done. Look at this. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4 here. So I want to break up the fact that we have those places where it doesn't match. I don't want a whole bunch of those all lined up together. So we just have these 2 pieces here. Well, that looks kind of good. Oh, I see that. See, there's a circle right there. Can we get to it in any kind of way? Let's come down from here and see if I can stand here and put something on the ground right here. I'm in it. There. Did that do what I wanted it to do? I don't know. Do I care? Let's see. Ooh! Isn't it pretty? And then 1, 2, 3. And we can make it look like there's a match right there. There's a match right there. Let's get this match. Right here and right here. Let's see if we can get anything to do. And oh, there's something. Let's see if I can get it from this way. Yes, there it is. And there we go. So you can see the patterns. There's some places where there are some. And I like this way better than any of the carpets, than any of anything. This is a ballroom, and so this floor is like a mosaic floor, a beautifully tiled floor, inlaid floor, and it looks pretty good. We do have some places where it's wild and crazy, but I still think I like it the best. There are these here too. See how these are also? And so we just continue in here and we have the same thing. And we are done. Marines, we are ready. So it is no longer leaking. Yes, it is. I still have a piece right here that wants to leak. What is that? Aha! See, it's a panel. And we need it to be a full glass there. That's why that's leaking. What's this here? It's also panel. And let's take and make a full glass right there to keep that from leaking. Ta-da! Dun, 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 dun. Pretty! Pretty. It's ready for New Year's. It's ready for like a New Year's celebration. Yeah, they can come in. They can come in and have a celebration here. We should have some tables. Oh, I did. Oh, that's the light. When the light comes off, when the tree comes off, we'll take that light out. You don't need the light to be there for that. That's just doing the tree for right now. And let's go. I think that's the last thing we're going to do here. If it is not raining, see how this is Mubian's floor, dance floor on this hall. This beautiful wooden parquet floor, and it's just gorgeous. And there she is. And I'm just going to have her check my ticket because I'm not sure.
It's a fine day.
Yes, it is a fine day. Although it's night, the sun is setting, so we're going to take a sunset trip. Thank you, Elaine. And we're coming up here, and we have so much stuff on us that we are actually going to use the luggage compartment. So let's see what I have that I can put in the luggage compartment. Well, it's all in the bag now, isn't it? So maybe I'm not going to use the luggage compartment. Maybe I'm not. Okay. So we'll come here, close the compartment. The door is open, and we'll come and sit up, and we can see the monuments, the ancient sea fortresses, the one that was there originally and got damaged during the during the temporal storm. The temporal storm. And you notice it's a double fortress now. That's what happens when magic is involved. I went into the water, and that's why suddenly it's bright and beautiful, because I went into the water. And this is the one that was there's a word for it, and that word's not coming to me. When something used to exist and then it's rebuilt on the spot where it used to be, and that is what this is. And yeah, those are the things that we're looking at when we come to get on a balloon. And it's so beautiful. There's my siren sight going away, so we're above water now. And I'm going to put back on all my snuggly clothes, and we're going to head to Pitti Hamaalakut, which is the orange space on the map. Arnaaluk is the blue space, and Pitti Hamaalakut is the mountaintop. And that's where we are headed right now. Right here. Dun, 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 dun. And we woke up just in time to see the balloon land. There's all the trees coming into view as the balloon lands. And we are back in Pitti Hamaalakut, yay, which is the retreat. It is where the druids get to be among their trees. I will put some things in here, primarily because the couriers, I can have the couriers work on that. We don't need the spruce right away, or the warped. We don't need the seeds right away. The jungle, the oak. I should have a full 3. I still have some stuff on me that's keeping me from getting these done. Okay, so let's come here. Let's make these glass pieces go away. Come back to here and pick something else that we can put. The quartz and the sand. Sand can be painted red, and so we'll be fine for the red sand. We may have to teach it, but I don't think so. I think Akeno already knows how to paint sand red for whoever needs it. And we'll have him, he'll automatically see the request from the builder and use sand and red coloring to get red sand. That seems too dark. It does, kind of, doesn't it? We'll leave it for now. It just seems a little dark. A little. Let's take a drink. I had that wonderful app called Sip. And I thought it was wonderful because it did remind me to take a sip every few minutes. And that was really, really nice. However, it wanted to bork the game. If I was doing something in the game at the same time, it wanted to remind me. Sometimes they would fight about the machine, and that would bring the app down. Hi, who's this? Hi, Maya. Maya's a druid. She's a peace druid, and her station is actually right here, right out this door. Now this morning we started everyone except Troy working on their builder shops to bring them up to a level 4. We need them brought up to a level 4. So she's working on the level 4 of this. Well, she's not. Why isn't she? Maybe I thought she was going to help. I thought she was going to help Troy, but Troy doesn't need any help right now. And we definitely need her to be upgrading this building. So what do we need? We definitely need brick extras that can be dyed. Stone brick stairs, there might be some already here, and there should be. There's the red sand. Cracked stone brick, we know that's here. We're bringing it back, and the like. So there's a good amount of stuff that we've already got for her. So let's come over to the. Why am I swimming? It's just so natural for me to swim. I forget that I can just walk here. And we're going to come into the warehouse. Now the warehouse is filling up. We have less completely empty shelves, but if I sort, I think I'm going to make a couple. And sure enough, so a refrigerator here. Let's get all the refrigerated stuff. The wheat. That's a full set of wheat, so we'll put this in. We didn't get any carrots again, did we? We did not get any carrots. We didn't. And let me see how much carrot there is here. Not a one. Oh my gosh. There are no carrots here. I have to make sure that I get that next time. If someone gets sick or if we run out, if the doctor runs out of carrots, we'll have an epidemic on our hands. We definitely will. This is the durum wheat. Let's come to the bag. We still have mint that we can put in. We can put in the eggs, the chicken, and do I see anything else? Oh, cocoa. There we go. All right, so all of this is refrigerated foods. And we'll put them there. Over here on this shelf, yes, let's put the stone that we brought back. And the birch didn't come off yet, the soul sand, and the bricks. So we have this area here. Let's bring these down. This is the carpet. I'm going to take the carpet back to Pitti Hamaalakut and give it back to them. Sorry, to Arnaaluk. It came from Arnaaluk, that carpet. And these are actually to go back into my library. Everything else is theirs. So we can come here, right here, and begin to move all of this back in. And this belongs, as I said, to my library. And as a matter of fact, they have a bunch of those lights, lanterns, TRN. These lanterns, a portion of them do not belong to them. A portion of them are mine. These 264s are mine, and we will put them back in the warehouse. Did I get the other one? Wasn't there 264s? Where'd it go? That was, oh, there it is. I was like, what happened to that 64 I had in my hand? There we go. And it goes back into the library. Those are things that I brought into the world, and that's why they go back. Oh, we should check and see if Troy can do beetroot seeds. Otis, not Troy. Troy's a builder. Otis is the environmentalist, and we're going to take Maya's elevator down from her druid station to the stairwell that goes down into the hive. And this is what we have started calling the infrastructure area underneath the pasture. We're calling it the hive. We're using hive pieces, and so that's kind of where that name came from. And we're going to Otis. This is Troy. That's a builder's shop right there. And there's Parnell. Parnell is harvesting peppers in that field. And Simeon, I think that's Simeon, or is that Troy? It might be Troy. Otis, not Troy, Otis. Let's see if Otis knows how to compost beetroot seeds. He does not. So let's do beetroot, beet. And there it is, beetroot seeds. Turn that on. And that will be good for now. I think everything else is okay. This is a level 3. And everyone's chomping at the bit for level 4. Oh, will be fun. So here we have this restaurant, which is not open yet, and another chef underneath this dining hall. This is the Hive dining hall, and we're talking about the Hive for the name for Pitti Hamaalakut's underground area. This is actually an Arcology dining hall, level 3. And let's see who we have. Adele is not interested. Charlie is our druid who's studying. Ezekiel is... What is Ezekiel? Why is Ezekiel here? Hold on for a second. Let's look at Ezekiel for a moment. He should be here with new people. There's Maya. There's Akena. We have Azaria, who's the stonemason. There's Ezekiel. He's a druid firefighter. And he's graduated now. And so we'll have him join the firefighters. Bode is our enchanter. And he is done studying. And we could have him go back to enchanting for right now. Unless he wanted to raise his mana, we could do something about that. Ezra, of course, is the head librarian right now. Back in time. Yes, you are. Welcome back. Welcome back. I am a little chilly, and I do not have my jacket here that I normally have, but there's this scarf here, and I think I'm going to put it around my neck in hopes of making a little bit of warmth right here. It's gotten a little chilly. Let's put this down. So we know that Ezekiel is a firefighter, so we can have him join, and we can have Bode either go to the university and work, or we can have him return to enchanting and see if Ezra wants to live with him, and we'll see what happens with that. He actually came back to teaching for her. So we don't have anyone to be here. We don't have anyone who wants to do the job of this. All we have is Adele and Ezekiel, and they're not interested. And in the chef job down here, Adele is, she could grow into this and be really good as a chef, but her mana and her focus are druid level, and so she is probably supposed to be one of those. And look at Ezekiel. Look at Ezekiel. It's backwards. So Ezekiel has more knowledge than creativity, so he's not going to be here. And it looks like he is going to be a firefighter. And that takes care of everyone. So yes, so we were waiting on the university to be finished with research. And I wonder if resetting all the requests reset the research. It shouldn't have, because it's technically not a request.
That was some good dinner today.
Really? Well, that's good. Hi. That's one of our... By the way, this morning on Twitch, we gave all of the couriers new armor to wear, because they were actually doing some really wild and crazy stuff. We had couriers sitting out on the edge of these trees here. And but I updated the block UI, and I was wondering if maybe that was causing them to act a little crazy. It seems like now everyone seems to be okay. I don't have people because of the new pathing. The pathing was updated just in the last half of December, I believe. And that pathing caused them to start doing very silly things that are dangerous. So we just wanted to make sure that they weren't going to kill themselves. Let's come over here. I want to walk over to Charlie. I think Charlie has graduated, and if she has, we do need her to do her job as a peace druid. And let's see. The wave has come to me now. Oh yeah, definitely. Yes, that's the way I'd like it to be, that we do. The fact that they can wear armor is really nice. So this is Charlie's place here, and she is a druid, and you can see her numbers, and she has graduated now. She went back to school to graduate, and she graduated with honors, and so we're having her return. Deli, you can see she is a druid, and she could be doing, we could have her be a firefighter or to take over one of the other locations. Zaf! Happy New Year, Zaf! Hello! Hello! How are you? Yasu! How are you? They think they are acrobats and parkour practitioners. Yes, they do. They absolutely do. But oh, look at the moon. That was Charlie, by the way. Look at the moon from her walkway. There she is. Da, 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 da. Wait, that wasn't Charlie who walked by. That was one of the others. That is absolutely Charlie. Hi, Charlie. If you're going to stand on this, I'm going to move it. Let's move that. We don't need that decoration right there. And I would rather, if she wants to go and look out right here where she's supposed to be looking, because what do you think it fits most? Dark purple tones or standard brown? Purple would be more, I associate that with the university and with, they could either be brown or yellow. You know how there are workman's gloves that are sort of like a yellow color too? But that yellow might not look good. It might look like their hands. So brown would work, unless they're dark-skinned, and then you could use the yellow. And that would be interesting. Since you asked me, let's come over here to where Bode has his shop. And we're going to have him come back to work as well. Now, Bode's been living at home this whole time. And you can see now that he is graduate. Ezra is the librarian, the head librarian now. And we're going to hire Bode here. Let's come over here and look at where he's living and see how far away it is for. It's a little far, but it's within distance. Let's see if she wants to live with him. We're going to assign her to live with him. He's asked her to live with him, and we'll see how. And then I just had an idea. Why don't we wait? Bode is probably going to say to her to wait until he has a better living situation, and we're going to do that. We're going to wait until he can offer her better living quarters. So let's come up. Oh, really? No, not rubber latex gloves. Not, there's, in the United States, they have work gloves that are like a lighter yellow, almost like a skin, like an animal skin color yellow. And they have the same kind in brown, but they have them in sort of a yellow tone too. And rubber latex, nah. And it's more kind of related to the material, because unfortunately your original intention for the PAX shading method failed. Ah, okay. We have to get back to the university because we just made Ezra homeless. And so for tomorrow, when she needs to sleep somewhere, we need her to have a place in the dormitories right here until she moves in with him. So Ezra can live back here again. And there we go. You want it all? Every NPC's part to be related to the profession's sector: military red, shadow, mystic purple, and so on. And that's why I like brown. I think brown is fine, unless the person... And I wish I could find a pair of those gloves. Find a picture of them. Maybe I'll find a picture of them online. The kind of heavy, thick work gloves that were made out of like leather, and that were not brown. They were sort of a tannish, yellowish color. And that's the thing that I'm thinking of. But it might not work in Minecraft. There might not be a vanilla color that would make that look good. So, hi. Who's this?
Is there
It's Maya.
a problem?
No, Maya, everything's fine. Let's come down here. So Cade is working on this shop to bring it up to a level 4. Well, he's supposed... No, he's working on the school. So Cade's going to be a little behind because we've decided to put the school in now. And so he's going to bring the school up to a level 3. We're not going to have any kids. I don't know. I mean, I know everybody says it's fine. They grow anyway, you know, and I just want them to have every opportunity. And that's what I try and look at. So this is what he's working on, this right here. And there they are. He's getting some carpets for the floor, and so he is still working. Those carpets are for the kids. There's going to be a kid sitting in the doorway. Interesting. Oop! I have to be careful about that. So let's close that for now. How am I? I'm actually okay. Something very fun is happening this evening. There's actually going to be skating for New Year's Eve. It's not going to be up to the ball dropping. It's not going to be up to midnight, but it is going to be for a little bit of time, and that's going to be so fun. So I'm very happy about that, and that's how I am. Vincentius is sleeping. Vincentius Primus is looking forward to having fun pizza with his parents while I'm skating. When I skate is nights when they have food that I don't necessarily eat all the time, like pizza. I'm not a fan. I don't dislike it, I'm just not a fan. So it's great food for when I go skate. Because when I go skate, I eat ahead of time. and I have to eat food that will keep me fueled for a 2-hour skate. And I know 2 hours doesn't seem like a long time, but it is. I mean, if you were thinking of running for 2 hours or standing up for 2 solid hours or something like that, standing up without sitting down for 2 solid hours, that's skating. And if you think about, it's not so much running unless I do the way I skate. I'm not expending energy running. What time is it? It just became morning, so everyone's going to have off because it's raining. Anika is one of the firefighters. Weren't we going to have Ezekiel join the firefighters? I think his education is done. His orientation and finishing his education is done. So we can have that. Let's look here. These are druids. And Ezekiel is ready. He is ready and he is strong. He will be a strong partner for Thea. Thea is head of the fire department. And so now we have no one left. We have no people who can take over jobs. And I'm going up to, by the way, for those of you who haven't watched before, hello, how are you? I'm telling a story in Minecolonies modded Minecraft, and I have some things that I talk about that are actually a part of the story. Education is a part of the story. There's no such thing on Minecolonies. Yes, they grow when they're educated. That part is correct, but I'll show you in just a minute. Let me change into a little mermaid. So I'm an ambassador from the mermaid nation of Ta'ana. And when I change into a little mermaid, I have hearts. The reason why I do this. So we're going to make the spell. We're going to say the spell that gives me hearts. And there it is. And there you go. See, you can see that I have hearts like a player now. And this is the quarters, the druid station for Riley. And it's daytime, so she's doing rounds. Let's go upstairs. We're going to go to the university. When I am a magical mermaid, when I have all the powers of an ambassador mermaid, I can accidentally touch something and have it disappear completely. And that is something. Look at their tree. Oh, it's pretty. They're ready for New Year's Eve. This is their mystic site area, which is where they come and gather and play and dance and sing. And that's what they will be doing here. And that is just a story I wish, I wish that was possible to see them do that. But we have gotten to the point, and this is just in the last 2 months, that they have time off. And for instance, it's raining right now, and we will probably see people in the university library getting books or sitting around talking to each other and doing things when they have time off. There's Charlie, and this is one of the, oh, hi Deacon. I bet this, and this is what we're talking about. So Watson came up here, and he probably came up to get a book or to just look. We have other people who are looking for books and things. And then this is, I think, one of our researchers.
What's it
here.
today, then?
Yes, this is Brinley. Brinley's the dean of the university. And this is the university.
That's some nasty weather right there.
And up in the library area, this is what I'm talking about. So in the library, what increases in the library is intelligence. And so what we do is we don't look at intelligence as a brain thing. We look at it as studies. So this number has to be a 30 for children to graduate from university. And sometimes people go off and work, especially druids, because they get drawn into a war situation and they don't get a chance to finish school. And so we bring them back. In this area where we are, we have the peace that allows them to go to school. Ezra is one of the first four. She came in as a teenager, and she is now the head librarian at the university. Adeli is a rescue. Adeli is a druid who wanted to come and live here, and she has good skill set, but we don't know what she's going to do right now, so we're just going to leave her for the time being. Meanwhile, if the person... Hold on. Have you heard of the game Floodland? Mr. Villager is saying in chat. And no, I haven't heard of it at all. And Zaf was asking what Mr. Villager was talking about in regards to Mr. Villager making a new skin pack. And I believe that it will probably be available on Minecolonies. I'm predicting that. It is really looking good so far, and we'll see what the Minecolonies developers, the development team, says, and whether they accept it as one of the packs. But I'm really hoping that will happen. Mr. Villager is a good skin artist, and as a matter of fact, this is one of his skins. I am wearing a skin that he made for me specifically when I said I wanted something for the mermaid to wear when she's not in the really water. And how did I get those boots on? Hold on. I've got on boots. I shouldn't have boots on. I think I picked them up from someone. I accidentally have them on. But this, I have boots on. I don't need those boots. And this is the outfit. You can see I have a scarf around my neck. My hair is outside of my jacket. And the jacket, if I turn around, is, you can see the jacket and the belt, and my skirt over leggings and boots. And right now I'm wearing the Santa hat, but if I take the Santa hat off, you can see that I have a hood on. And so let me come here and we'll take this off. And you can see that I'm wearing a hood, which I really love. I love that I have a hood on, and yes, raining soon. And so I really enjoy. You were wondering this boot thing since the last stream. I apologize. I was getting the yeah, nah. I like your boots better. I was getting the couriers booted up. I was getting them to have boots on, and that's how that happened. Let's go here and let's look at research and see what we've got going. We are now, dun, 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 we are a hamlet. Yay! We now have 50 people. This will allow us to have 50 more people in the city, and that's wonderful. Dun, 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 dun. And this higher learning was also being researched, and that's allowing Kate to build a school. Now we're going to do more books, so we're going to begin when the school is a level 1. We'll be able to get them to have higher learning. So see what happens here. We need a school level 3. This is what I'm talking about. And then a school level 4 needs a library level 3, a university level 4, in order to get them to this level of education, which is what we want, this level, and a master's degree, university level 5. But I think we're going to let them grow into it. 100 capita town. Yes, the town. We're not there yet. We only have 50. And so we're good. recently, Farthest Frontier, a game, got an update, and now the villagers have amazing animations like dancing, sitting on the grass, and so many other stuff being shown during their days. And that, I'm looking forward to Minecolonies getting to the point that
Definitely
we see
not going to
that
work in this kind
dancing
of weather.
absolutely is one of the things that I don't know how that's going to work. I don't care. I don't know. I want it. That's what I want. And so right now they are not studying anything. If we wanted the citizens themselves to get smarter, to have more book learning, we can get 12 books and we can have their XP grow. And I like the idea of that. We do have the library up to a point where they can study that. We're not going to have rail here. We're not going to use vines here. This is specifically a location for them to live in the trees and to walk on the ground. And it's what they want to do here. And so there are some aspects of modernization that we won't have. We will also not have an undertaker here. We do have a graveyard unlocked, but we're not going to have one. There isn't any that I want. We don't have the land. I want them to depend on Arnaaluk for this. That Arnaaluk, they'll go back to Arnaaluk, and the druids will be buried in the sea fortresses. So that's what we want to do. At least they get a fancy little, this time, what a phrase to put in a research. Yes. Yes, exactly. A master's degree. They get a master's degree. Yeah, we like a master's degree. Yeah. It's the old school way of judging education, but we will go with it for right now. How much redstone do we have? We have 28, and I think we will. Let's do this. But I'm sorry that we don't have any carrots. I'm sorry we don't have any. So we could check with the hospital and make sure that they don't need carrots or potatoes right now. But we were coming up to show the university, and what I was talking about is that I clicked on this hut block, and in my magical abilities, I could make it disappear. And if I did, this entire building would be non-functioning. And if I was just doing vanilla Minecolonies modded Minecraft, I could just replace it by, I could just go into creative and replace it. But because I do other stuff, I do modifications, I would lose all the modifications. This is in the tropical university. There's actually a bench, a couch sitting here, but we need this door open to reach the student center. This is the student center here, and there's also a little cafe here. Deacon is running a cafe for the students, and so we have made changes, and I don't want those changes to go away. This is supposed to be a tree sitting here, and but the color brown in Chroma Hill's resource pack, which is my texture pack, is broken glass. So when this university is built, we have to change it for a modded glass that looks brown in order for it not to look like the glass is broken there. And so we were just coming up to check on the university and what's going on. Needs. So it evolves. Yeah, definitely. I agree with you. Mr. Villager. It does need some criticism, so that there is a new way of talking about the levels of education that you achieve. And that would be neat. That would be neat. Although I must admit that when Star Trek Wrath of Khan happened and all the officers were called Mr., including the females, I actually liked that because that was a recognition that they were the same, that their skill levels were equal. And but that was 25 years ago at least. So yeah, we need to update. We definitely do. So here we are, we're at the town hall, and we're just going to come to the book so to show people who haven't been here before that the statistics, we have 50 people, but we have the capacity for 100 now. And now noticing it's rare, actually use it, kind of a surprise. It used to be in style. That is true. That's true. And yeah, we don't have as many uses of it right now. You can see all the different workers that we have here. And this is just to run this beautiful place where people come. People come here and they come to experience the trees. We have this farmer's market where they can come and shop. And then the tavern where they can check in and stay. And we're going upstairs in the tavern and look for some people for a moment and see. We put this carpet here because we actually put a light here for this tree. See that light there? It shows upstairs, so we wanted to carpet to cover that. And we found this lovely carpet from Dawn of Time. If I'm not mistaken, this is Dawn of Time's carpeting. And I just love the way it looks. Yeah. Yeah, definitely, I agree. Let's come over here. We're going to look at the people. This is Lee and Lee Chudderley. Wow, 21 blaze powder. Guaranteed he's a child. Now, what I call a child, but he isn't. Wow, I was positive he was going to be a child. He is probably one of the teachers. He's up to a 28. He hasn't graduated yet from university. He's actually in second year, and he's brilliant. He has a lot of physical strength and the mines and working with stone. And he has good focus, though, and enough mana that if he wanted to, he could actually be a druid if we chose him. Let's come over here to Drew, and let's look at Drew. Family in Arnaaluk. We've seen this name before. He's only asking for pasta, and he is a good worker too. We can see that he's got some skill sets. He is not necessarily focusing, and look at his numbers. So he never finished school. He actually went into being a druid. He was pulled into war, and probably maybe even pulled into being, because of his athletics, was pulled into war right away. And so if he wanted to, if we accepted him, he would have to go back to school for a while. Jelly bean! Jelly bean! Yes! Mr. Villager, they request all sorts of crazy things now. And yeah, blaze rods and blaze powder and all you name it. So that's Drew. Kari is one of our, no, this is a different Kari. Wow. Hi, Lee. Let's look at Kari for a minute. Kari wants steak dinners. We would have to get those from Arnaaluk. We're not up to the level where Watson, our chef, can make steak dinners, but we could get them from wow. Wow. So, he is another one who into battle, pulled into defending a city before he could finish for their numbers. This is the way I like to look at it. Jelly, how are you? Jelly was with me last night when I was streaming, and it's nice to see you back. It is. It definitely is. And so right here, he absolutely is has the ability to be a druid. His focus is more, he has more focus than to school anyway if he joined us. But he is a catch. He is quite a catch. His adaptability and agility, he would like to be. We're going to accept him. I don't have anything. I might not be able to. Look how little time he has left. He's been here for a while. Clark is a name from history. We've had Clarks before. Hello, you. Godfrey. Let's look at Godfrey. Godfrey wants honey bottles, 16. And we've got some really nice people here. We definitely do. And Odile. I haven't had an Odile. Oh my gosh. Since like 16 was the last time we had an Odile, and she was a wonderful farmer. She wants 42 salmon. Whoa, that's pricey. And she is, in fact, a child. She's a baby girl. She's just starting university. She has numbers less than she only has 2 double digits. Double digits is university, 3 double digits, university level. And so she has just started. She's young. She's very young. So if we wanted Kari, we would have to turn back into a magical person, and I would invite her as the Druid ambassador to join us. There are some extra bedrooms. Why don't we rent a bedroom in the tower? We added to this Urban Birch Tavern. How many? Oh, it started already? Wow. It's too early. Oh, I'm glad it hasn't started here yet. Mr. Villager is saying that there are fireworks going off where he is. This is an Urban Birch level 3 tavern, and we attached to it an Urban Birch level 5 modified apartment building to use as extra rooms in the tavern. So this is an extension of the tavern. This is a perfect room here. You notice we've made some adjustments. This Urban Birch modification does not have any of the outside pieces. I don't want, let's take this chair away from here. I don't want this sticking to the glass. I don't like when things stick to the glass, so I'm going to take these 2 pieces away because they're sticking to the glass. We can put other things there that won't stick, including an actual chair, because this is a level 5, and we'll see about that later. Come see about me. Let me put the hat on since everyone else is wearing hats, and let's change. So we're going to change into an ambassador mermaid with all the abilities, all the spells. A banquet of sushi already. Oh, because you have a brain attack. Aww. Poor Mr. Villager. Mr. Villager is worried about his pet, Romeo, who's sensitive to the sound of fireworks, as a lot of animals are. And this time is, and the 4th of July, are probably very difficult times for pets. So we are now magical again. I'm going to offer Kari a place. Let's see who this is here. This is Lee. So let's see if we can find Kari before she disappears. This is Emmeline. Hi, Emmeline. And Emmeline wants feathers. She's a first-year student. And let's look for Kari. Oh, everyone's out. Everyone's gone out walking. And there she is. And we're going to accept her. And now we're going to give her a place in the university. So I used to have them automatically be assigned to housing at the tavern, to stay at the tavern, but we are now doing orientation. Really? Did you see that? That's why they're in armor. That's Deleza jumping out of the elevator on her way down. And this is what happens to them sometimes, and that's why I put the couriers in armor. Let's come here and let's go upstairs. We will get Kari enrolled in orientation. So she's going to come here and she's going to begin orientation. Now Ezra is going to have to move out, I think, because we can only have 3 people in any of the housing right now, and it would be better if Kari is here. So we'll have Ezra move out and have Kari move in with the other, or we could have Brinley move out. Let's move Ezra back in. Let's have Brinley move into her own home. Unassign. Ezra and Kari are here with Adeli. And so Brinley is the dean of the university, and she could actually have her own home. Now Deacon is living here with whom? He's not living here with anyone. Let's see if she wants her own house, though. We could give her a house of her own. Linda is living here by herself. And let's see who's living back here. I don't think anyone is right now living in this house. And sure enough, no. Someplace over here. This is one of the dorms. There's another dorm right here. That's a dormitory. And then this is private housing here. Watson, Morgan live here. Watson and Catherine. Sorry, Catherine. I forgot that you and Watson were there. So that means Morgan and Romina are here. And they are indeed. We were thinking that one of the 2 of them... What's the matter, Cade? Why are you upset?
Great to see you.
No one's making you yellow carpet. I'll work on it. One of them could move in with Cade. Cade does have room for someone to move in. And it should be Romina. Look how close Romina would be here. So let's have Romina move in with Cade. And let's have... yeah, they're going to live together. Let's have Brinley move in. This is close enough for Brinley to move in range of a walk, and we'll have that. So since these doors, and this is the thing, let's get some doors that look like they belong on a place, a bedroom or a living room. We're going to use Macaw's doors. I see I'm looking at YouTube saying it's struggling, and that's the reason why I was looking at that. We could either use the oak or we could use the birch, whichever one looks the best. Here, let's take these away, and they're coming for the night. And let's put in these doors. I think I'm going to like the darker ones, but let's look at the light one and see what it looks like. The light one looks better, so we'll do these. So these are the new doors Let's go upstairs and put the doors on this one also. I'm using modded doors because I want them to look like indoor doors. Doors that you would have inside a residence. And there we are. There's a light missing from here. I'm going to leave it. Because we have peace, we don't have to worry so much about having dark spaces. And there's the sun going down. If we were in survival, this would be impossible right here. We'd have all sorts of creatures gravitating to this little piece of darkness right here. But with peace, we can actually enjoy the night, which is what I like to do. And Deacon is kind of like you. He's probably amazingly happy for living on his own, alone, but at peace. Deacon's not living alone. I don't think Deacon's living alone, is he? I think one of the couriers lives with him. Let me check and see. Or did they move out? But you're absolutely right. He is living alone. And he's chosen the upstairs bedroom to live in, to sleep in. He's not sleeping down on the porches. He's actually, let's go in. He's actually sleeping upstairs in the closed bedroom right here. I would like to change those doors too, but it's going to make a lot of noise if I do. And we could give him what time of night is it? Let's see how late at night it is. I just took a picture. It is only 11, so it's not midnight yet. Just for a second, again. And I think we could either do the oak or the jungle. I think the jungle's going to look too pinky in those doors. The oak will look good. This is the jungle right here. And this is the acacia. And this is the spruce. So let's see which one. See, you can see the jungle, not so much. The acacia's too orange. It looks like it might do spruce better than oak. Let's come here and let's look and see. That is oak. And this is spruce. And this is oak right here. Which one do you like the best? Which one do you think? You would be his roommate to annoy him? I think I like that. I think that is the oak. And I think I'm going to stick with the oak panel, and we'll put these back in the library. And I play the way I play because I'm not interested in the challenges of Minecraft or Minecolonies. I'm not interested in war. I'm not interested in fighting. I'm not interested in amassing massive amounts of materials. I'm not interested in those things. I'm interested in the people. It's the fact that the people actually live lives here that is the most intriguing to me, and I love it. I don't like empty cities. I never have. And when Vincentius Primus and I first started playing Minecraft, he would go out and go on adventures, and I would go with him sometimes. But mostly I loved staying in the villages when villages started to appear and restyling them, remodeling them, making them comfortable, giving them more, giving them beds, giving them furniture, things like that. I just love doing that. So you notice, Mr. Villager and Zaf and Jelly, that this alchemist, which is a level 3, all of these buildings are level 3. So we brought them back to the level 2 Arcology look and feel because we wanted the spruce look and feel in this farmer's market. The only one that isn't is this Old English, Anyanka's Old English. This is a lean-to farm that we wanted to have because we knew we could put the flower shop in. And this flower shop is actually not a part of this farm. We added it here, knowing that the flower shop itself would be outside of this area. And so both of them have a place in the farmer's market, which is what we wanted, to make it like a farmer's market. And it's flowers and produce. And then the baker right here. Down this walkway here is Romina's dining hall. And then this is Watson. Watson is cooking, and the smells come out so wonderfully from his kitchen that people come up and ask if they can taste things. And so he does actually serve some people from here. That is my story. A chef actually does not do any serving in real life, in Minecolonies life, I should say. But in this story, I like the idea that they can come to him and get a taste of what he's doing. This is a farmer's market after all. This is a clothing store here. This is the dye shop. And speaking of dye, let's look here and let's see if they know how to make yellow. Yes. If they know how to make yellow. I don't see any skills for yellow yet. Let's look at the colors. There we go. So we do have sunflowers for yellow, and Camille, the flower shop owner, she can grow those. Yes, that is true. What is real life? What is real life? Okay, so he does know how to make yellow. So then we can come over to Miles and make sure that Miles knows how to make yellow carpet, because that's one of the pieces that's missing. We'll come in the back of the shop right here. Whoop, whoop. And we will look and see if yellow carpeting is on Miles' list. And it is. Floating carpet. Oh. Teach recipe. So there is no yellow carpet. Oh, wait. I need wool. Hold on for a second. To teach, I need a piece of wool. Let's see if he has. Yes, he has one piece of wool just for me to teach with. And now we'll go to crafting, teach. Let's come to the JEI and put in wool. And that we can see the different wools here. And we'll put wool here. Why is it saying that? Because I need carpet, not wool. CARPET. This is what I need. So there's floating carpet, which he already knows how to make. And what we need him to make is wool carpet. And there it is right there. So we will teach that. Since we're teaching, let's teach the orange while we're at it. Whenever I teach, I go ahead and teach the colors. So we'll teach yellow, orange, and red together. Brown. Red and brown. We'll teach these four. And then when they need, wait, what just happened there? Hold on a minute. Brown, wrong place. That's what happened. There we go. Did I do that other one right? Let me check and make sure. Crafting, let's go down to the bottom. So yes. So we have yellow, orange, the red we did not get, or it was already here.
The food was great today.
It was already here. Good. Okay. Oh, I'm so glad, Janet, that you liked what you had, what Watson fixed for you. That's wonderful. Janet said the food was great today. Hi, Miles. And we'll head this way. This is Miles.
Right away.
Yes. And over here is a kennel. And a kennel is the dye shop owner. And what time of day is it? It is 7:30 in the morning, and people will go to Romina's for breakfast. That's where a lot of these people are going. Why did you jump over that instead of using the... Okay, so when they start jumping over those things, we'll have to do something special here. I don't like when they do that. So I'm putting that there. So if she wants to get out of here, she has to open this door. She can't jump over it. See? And that's what we want her to do. Why is she parkouring? And this is the thing that's happening here too. Why are they parkouring? Good question. Oh wait, I didn't give Miles back his wool. Let's give Miles back the wool that I borrowed. Notice that he has feathers and string. Dun 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 dun! Fireworks! Did you hear that fireworks sound just then? That snap? That was fireworks for the fact that Cade has finished the level 1 of the school. Yay! Look at our bees. This is Catherine's beehive. There she is. Apiary. It reminds you of how Minecraft's craft system is unfair, but fair for making it costly. One wool could become like 5 carpets of it. Yeah. I mean, it looks like it's big enough to do that, doesn't it? It definitely does. Now Kate's working on this school, and this is what it looks like at level 1. And we're going to have him, this is the teacher's desk right here, and we're going to have him bring this up to the level 3 upgrade, and he's going to continue working on this until it's a level 3 school. Yes, it was just a snap. We were too far away to hear the fireworks. Oh, and the trees muffled them. The fireworks for the fact that he finished working on the university. What is Troy doing? I'm going to use my abilities as a magical mermaid, and I'm going to swim through the air to go. I'm using the name of the, there's a style called Hive, and we're using a lot of the style's buildings underground, under the pasture, in the infrastructure area, but it's a perfect name for this area. And Troy was supposed to be working, he is supposed to be, and he is. Look, this is a level 3. This is definitely a level 3 here, and sure enough. So this is the perfect, these are supposed to be tomatoes. Is she saying she doesn't have any? We're going to do something we did. That's the full farm, Hive farm. I'm going to come over into one of these areas. We put some tops over, but it's not showing here. Interesting. Hold on, let's come back. We don't really have trouble, but we do have trouble in this area, walking without getting into the water. See, there's a water there. There's one there. I'm going to cough. Hold on. Sorry about that. I have a tendency to project like I'm on stage from time to time, and it is a stressful. And so we can cover this one here. Hold on. We're just covering them to keep from walking in them. And the new walkway right here to the new farm. Now I should be able to make them at the same level as to put them in, but I can't seem to do that. Oh, I see why. I see why. So I need a bucket. Let's have a bucket of water. Let's have an empty bucket in case of an accident. I need wood plank, and I need spruce plank, and there we go. And so we're going to take this down to here, and I'm going to put in a piece of wood at the bottom, and now we can put that over top. That's what we were supposed to be doing. So let's take this down, put in that, and then we can put this in. Notice the water is still there, so we're not making the water go away. We're just putting this in so that they won't walk in it. I won't walk in it. And there we are. Oh, and there we go. But I still want to see that there is water. Look at this. Look at her. Look at Parnell. She is planting. She is planting a new field of tomatoes. Yay, team. Now see this door here? There's a door here, and there is a door back here. We could have one of these doors lead to another small farm. And see, Parnell now has 3 fields, and even though Minecolonies has Minecolonies is extreme, I like them only having 3 fields and sharing the work among several farmers. So Parnell has now 3 fields, Simeon has 3 fields, and that means that we need a new farmer. This is Uretzi. Uretzi is the planter, and she doesn't have anything to do. We have 2 planting stations. This one is not working. Something is going on with the planter, and I don't know that it's fixed yet, so we'll have to see. We can only grow sugar. Let's look at the field. Yes, we can only grow 1 sugar per planter, and 1 field of sugar per planter. And over here, let's see if this still says the same thing. Yes, so we can only have 1 penny, it looks like, because I cannot get them to grow any more sugar in this area. We have an extra sugar field. We've done the research at the university to have an extra sugar field, and we still don't have it. We still don't have an extra field. So that's something that still exists. Parnell has a field, and the reason you see those wheat, that durum wheat there, is that means that it's at a harvest stage, as opposed to the seed, which means that she's planting. And then there's some other thing that means that it's growing. So you can tell what they're working on and what they're doing. Uretzi is going home. Here's another one of these here. So we're going to take this one out right here and put in this piece. I just had the water in case I messed up and made the water go away or something like that. And there we are. So I'm just doing this to make it easier for the couriers and to make it easier for myself, because I was stepping in water in these water places, which of course makes me go right into siren sight. I have siren sight. Let me show you. Dun, 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 dun. See how bright everything got? It's because my eyes have adjusted to go underwater. And that is a mod called Mermod, which gives me my mermaid abilities. And let's come here. Let's put this in. And I keep doing that. So yeah, so I'm not really interested in struggling, and I don't care. This is game. This is how I play it. Other people like the challenge. That's what it is. The challenge of finding every single material and working hard and doing all that kind of stuff. I'm from, what my story is I'm from a nation of mermaids that have been here for thousands of years. They are as old as the witches and the enders, older than the skeletons, which is one of the reasons why the skeletons will do treaties with us. And those are the main groups of people. The rogue creatures that are underground, those creatures are kind of like rogues. Well, they are rogues, and they are young monsters actually, and we don't really have anything to do with them. If it would be interesting now. Oh, I put that. No, I didn't. That wasn't me. It would be interesting now to go to build something underground with all the different things that are underground now. I'm going to take this away. I don't know why this is out here. It's supposed to be on the wall, but it's not. We don't need it. That's for repairs, and this is a very safe city, so we're not going to need to repair anything like someone trying to burn the city down or take the city apart, and we don't have to worry about those things. Whoops. Really? Okay. And so, like I said, the reason I have it panels that you can see through is because I want to be able to see through to there. Now I'm concerned if YouTube didn't come back. We also have an area here where we could put something in. We do need an extra house in this area. We could put a house in here. How many houses do we have down? Let's look for a minute. So, didn't we put an extra house back behind one of these areas? Isn't this a new house? It is. Hello, you, Azaria. Yeah, it's Azaria. We haven't done anything to Azaria's house. This is a level 3. We could do something here. I'm at least going to take the dirt away, because dirt gets moldy, causes mold. So we'll just take it away and have him be in this stone house for now. Azaria is the new stone mason. Maybe he feels good about being surrounded by stone. Put this back in the library. This is the cornfield, Simeon's cornfield. And so there's one there. There's one upstairs. There's another house up here, and this is Troy and Claire living here. These are level 3 Arcology residences. And then there's a third one. There's more corn here. The third residence is out this door into this area of the farms, and right here we have Otis and Euritzy are living here. And yeah, we know this is a level 3 farm. When it goes up to the level 4, we'll probably bring it back to a wood structure. And look at that. Otis is the environmentalist. This is a composting plant that the environmentalist runs. My name for the person is environmentalist. the Minecolonies game calls the person who runs that the composter. And that's Maya going back upstairs after doing her rounds. Do I want to put something in? Do I want to put in another house? I can't put in a farm here. The farm is going to interfere with this field, and so I can't. However, a house might not. Let's do one thing. Let's come here. Let's look at another Arcology house. ARCOL. These are all the different styles. This is Blocky Universe's style, and the residence for this style is this house here. Let's turn it around so that the door is facing this way. And let's stick the door. The door would be right here. See where that is? Level 5. Let's come to the other side and see if this is showing through. And it is not, but you can see it right there. If I tried to put down a farm, it actually would show through there, and we don't want it to. We still need a chef and a dining hall owner right here. So we have to have some more housing. And so we're going to have Troy. We could have Brittany work on this. She's close enough. Brittany's right there, right on the other side there. And we could have her come and work on this. Let's cut through so we can see the hut block, where the hut block is going to be. And there it is. Now at level 5 it will look like this. You can see it's going to have a double wall, which we need so we can change the color of the wall or do something if we want. See that right there where that's too close? I'm going to push it back one more because I want some room between the door and the table right there. So we're going to push it back to here. So when this is built, you'll see from the other ones, when this is built, ooh, how far does this go up? Oh, nice. Okay, when this is built, we'll go to one of the others and see. I'd like to be able to put in a different type of material here for the house. Like if I wanted the walls to have to be painted or to be plastered or things like that. So that's what I'm talking about. Error. I hope I'm still streaming. I think I am. I don't have anyone to tell me right now. I think everyone's gone off for a little bit. Let's take that away and let us do assign a builder. So let's come here, assign a builder, and there is the hut block that we will now build options and have. Troy's not doing any. Let's have Troy build this house here. We'll have Troy. We've got this cute little area here, and I don't know what can go here. I could maybe put a bakery here for a coffee shop. That might be really interesting to have right here. But let's look at a bakery for a minute and see what size it is and see how much it's going to come through to the other side. Let's go to Arcology's no to luxury. And this is a bakery. Bakery's tiny. It's teeny tiny. We have one upstairs in the, let's turn this way. And let me see. So if it was here, it could be here like this. Now, can it go back one and not interfere with this house? Let's see. if we put it back one this way and over one this way, let's see what happens on the other side. It's coming through, and see, this is the problem. So now we can't do anything like that there. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. If I bring it up to here and over to here, let's see what happens now. Nope, it's still here. See, it's still inside this area. And so I don't think I'm going to want to do that. This is one of the pepper fields, I believe. This is peppers, yes. And we only have one field of that. It does kind of look neat, doesn't it? Like it would be really cool to have that there. It does look like that. But that's not going to work. And the same thing will happen on this side. So we won't put anything here. I know I'm thinking about it, I know. But see, even that would be inside, and I'd lose that area that I wanted to have for the wall there. So I'm going to say no. Now, if I wanted to do something, I could do a little farm stand right here. And the farm stand, the market stands would be OG, Original Minecolonies. And let's go to Original Minecolonies. Let's go to here. Let's go to Decorations. Let's go to Markets. Let's pick a brown mini market to show what size it is. And let's see if it's too big. It might be too big too. It might be. Let's turn it this way and move it into the wall, and let's see what happens here. So walk of it, there we go. That's what it would be. It's tall. See the, wait, is this the back? This is the back. Turn it around, flip. Put it this way. Nope. Now I can't tell which is the back and which is the front. Hold on. I'm gonna have to go out for a minute to see. Hold on. I think I do, but hold on. Let's come here. And whoops, it's too far. And let's bring it to here. And it's showing out on that side. Let's see what happens if we bring it over to here. It's not showing here. It might show at level 5. We'll see. And here it's showing right in this wall area here. And it's still showing here. Okay. I can't put anything there. So since I can't put anything here, X, I might go ahead and take this down and trim this back so that there isn't this wall right here. I might do that. Or I could leave it. I just had an idea. I could leave it and make a kitchen for this house out of that little space right there. And I definitely like the idea of that. I definitely do. So yeah, we'll think about that. So see how this is coming all the way up to the wall there. We could either have glass in here or something and have the kitchen come out to here. And for now, we'll just put this in so that we know that we're more than likely going to have this come all the way out and give them a nice house here. And Troy's building this house and he's going to go, well, what if I want to live here? This is going to be a really cool house. What if I want this house? You can have it if you want, but I think you're going to be fine building that kind of house you want to build. Look at this. See this? This is Troy removing the dirt, starting at the top and building down. Removing the dirt down. So he's going to be doing that for a while. Let's take the diorite and put it back in the library. Let's put the pickaxe in the in my bag, and we could go upstairs and get rid of those boots, or we could take them and put them in this stash box right here and have them come and get them. Have a courier come and pick that up. A courier will come along shortly. And so this is a Hive level 3 builder's shop that we're standing in right here. And yes, I am going to look. I'm going to look for a minute and see if I can see. Otherwise, it just kind of worries me. Sometimes it continues the stream even though it got disconnected. It continues it, but I'm not streaming, so that's what I'm checking to see what's going on here. And that's exactly it. I'm not streaming anymore. Okay. That's what I was concerned about. That Mr. Villager's not talking. Zaf's not talking. No one's talking. And that's the end. Right there.